Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to be taking a look inside of the white van subwoofer because everyone made a point that I didn't actually look inside and I'm not quite sure how, but the video I shot showing inside of the subwoofer actually didn't make it into the final video. So not sure what I was thinking when I was editing, whether or not I just missed the scene in which I showed the amplifier and the inside of the enclosure. However, today I am going to be re-recording it. Alongside that, I'm also going to be telling you there is going to be something very big coming up. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I can promise you in a week's time, there is going to be some reveal of something that's happening that is going to be absolutely awesome. So make sure you guys stick around for that because it'll be coming next week. I might post spoilers on my Instagram. So if you're not following my Instagram already, go follow me on Instagram. It's the same as my YouTube username, doublesome. Also spelt out correctly in the description if you need to, even though you could just look at my YouTube username. But anyway, there's going to be something huge coming and it's going to be absolutely awesome. So if you're interested in that, make sure you chuck a like on this video right now and subscribe to my channel and turn those notifications on so you get an update when that video goes live. Also chuck a like on this video right now in that bottom right corner if you're excited to see something awesome coming. And make sure you, again, follow me on Instagram because I'll leak it on there. Well, I shouldn't say leak, I'll post it on there about what's coming. But anyway, in today's video, we're going to have a look inside of this white van subwoofer just here so you guys can see the components that make up this subwoofer. So let's pull it apart. Alright, so here we are with the amplifier now removed out of the enclosure. I'm just using my phone's torch here so we can have a look inside of the box. But anyway, let's just quickly flip this amplifier over so we can have a look at the components on the back here. What we can see here is a really small circuit board here which has all the signal processing stuff for the high level inputs, the volume and the normal line inputs, the crossover, the input selector and the phase switches. All processing of that will be done on this board. I'm also not going to touch it because I don't trust this board at all, and I had it plugged in probably 15 minutes ago. Also, if I sound sick at all in this video, I apologize for that. I have started to become a little bit sick. So inside the enclosure, there's actually a fair amount of padding and foam just to try and make the woofer sound nicer in its enclosure. But anyway, back to the amplifier. We have the 240 volts input, as well as the voltage selector and the power switch here, which are coated, absolutely coated in hot glue just to prevent this thing from being dangerous at all. And as well, in the actual video, I mentioned quality control pass. There actually is a quality control pass label on the amplifier board just there at the top. I can't pull focus on it for some reason, but you can see there on top of the amplifier board, there is a quality control pass sticker somehow. Anyway, moving our way across here, we can see we have a very, very small little transformer. As well as that, we then have some capacitors up here, as well as the actual power output side of this amplifier board. So we have two capacitors on the board there. You can see the measurements if you want to go and check that out. As well as that, again, we have the quality control logo there, which I'll just quickly turn my ISO down so you can see there, quality control pass. And then below that, we have the output chips, which are, let's get a model number on those. They are the OXC5200. So if someone wants to tell me if those are any good or not, go and look them up and let me know. So inside of the enclosure, we have a cable that runs into the back of the woofer here, which is probably 16 or 14 gauge, my apologies. And we have some bracing all the way around the box. So actually not terribly braced around the enclosure. There's a fair amount of bracing and it's pretty good. You can see here, the wood screws just come straight out into the back of the enclosure there behind the subwoofer on this faceplate, which looks like it's double baffled, although that is actually there because of the recess at the front where the subwoofer mounts behind the actual faceplate, just to have enough room for the grill. As well as that, the port is literally just some PVC pipe As we can see if I get it on an angle like that, it is literally just piping, and that's pretty much it. So if you're interested in what was inside the sub, there it is. This sub will eventually go up in smoke because I know a lot of people want to see that. So that'll go up in a 25k special alongside the LG and a couple other woofers that a friend of mine has donated to me. What a legend. And yeah, the amplifier, what will come with that? This thing's been proving to be unreliable. It hums and it changes frequency with the hum, so it makes its own music. It's really, really weird. As well as that, the potentiometer on the volume knob is completely out and pops and crackles through the subwoofer, as well as when you turn it, completely maxes the sub out, max out excursion, and then pulls it all the way in. So what I'm actually going to do with a test of this, which I don't think is on YouTube or ever been done before, is let's see what running an amplifier below its recommended impedance actually does to it. So we have an 8 ohm woofer in here, and we have a 8 ohm rated amplifier. So what I'm actually going to see in this video coming up eventually whenever I decide to do it is let's hook these Dayton subs. Now these subs are wired to 2 ohms a piece, and they're running on 2 ohms a channel on my CV2800 down there. So let's see what happens if I wire these in parallel together to get a 1 ohm load, and we run this thing right before it starts to clip at 1 ohm. Let's see how long we can get it before something smokes or this amplifier trips it trips a fuse. I can't see a fuse, but if it has a fuse, if it manages to trip that, or if it goes into protect, or if it shuts off, or if it goes in smoke, or we'll see what happens with that. So just know that that video will be coming also. But anyway, if you guys have enjoyed this video of what's inside of this white van subwoofer that I'm trying to use at my computer, however I'm proving to be very difficult to be using because it's just not working well at all. But anyway, if you guys have enjoyed this video, let me know with a like on it. Subscribe to my channel down below in that bottom left corner if you haven't already. With that being said, chuck a like on the video down the bottom right there. And if you guys have enjoyed this video, stick around because there's more videos coming as always. So I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in those ones.